All right, another fun-filled day in Recife, a subdivision of Boa Viagem. We're gonna take one of our usual rides. Stop, get some lunch. Since it's, I'm not even really sure what time it is, but I think it's sneaking towards 2 o'clock. So 10 seconds till the light changes. How do I know that? The little red man on that sign there blinked. 10 seconds before it's going to change. We're going to kind of relax on this journey. I'm going to use a lot more electric part of the e-bike. Just feeling an urge to relax and not pedal so much. See how it works. We've had some rain off and on here and there, and so I try to avoid the puddles as best I can. I just don't think that water and electricity mix all that well, so I'm probably a little bit more cautious than I have to be, but better safe than sorry, as they say. Tide's up. Seems kind of a well, maybe it's the time of day too, but it seems kind of a sleepy time on a Monday afternoon. The guys fishing are out, at least some of them. Maybe somebody who knows more than I do can tell me, but when you're ocean fishing off of the shore like this, is there a better time in accordance with the tide to fish? I've seen fishing going on at all times, low tide, high tide, in between tide. I just kind of wonder if there's a better time. Tide going out, tide coming in, I don't know. Maybe someday I should stop and ask these guys that are fishing. I'd probably ask 10 different guys and get 10 different opinions. know, this time of day or time of the tide, it probably works out pretty good with the tide up, because these guys are on the upper level of the beach. There's two different levels on certain stretches of the beach along here. So rather than go out and move all of their equipment with the tide changing position on the beach, they can stand on the upper part here and just throw out past the rocks below them, and there you go. I like that idea. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit right through this stretch, because we can. It's a little bit more open, less traffic. As you can see, we're really quite wide open at this point. Wonder why the bus stop tipped over. And I think rather than do our usual stretch of going all the way down the beach, down into Candeas, I think we'll stop at the little church even before we actually get there. 'Cause I'm kind of hungry. Usually I like to go all the way down and then come back and stop, but just not feeling that today. We're coming up to the end of Boa Viagem, I believe. And I say that because the cement, the bricks on the boardwalk changed to just cement. Cement and these black and white rock patterns on the sidewalk. So I don't know for sure, but I believe we're in Piedades right now, and would be for a considerable amount of time. We're not going to actually leave Piedades. Air Force Hospital here on our right. Medical center. Kind of fun with the trees growing out of the bike path. Kind of makes you pay attention in a hurry. Coming up to a stretch here where there really isn't much of a bike path. It used to be painted, line painted, but then they did some road work and repaved, and a lot of the bike path has just kind of disappeared. There should be 2 lanes of bike path here. And without both lanes painted, you get all kinds of cars and motorcycles wanting to ride that stretch, because then they don't have to ride over the manhole covers and whatever covers that are in the rest of the road. So just got to kind of pay attention there too. I guess bottom line is, riding a bicycle in Brazil or much of anything else, one must pay attention. Oh, here's somebody that just actually parked on the bike path. Perhaps they are more important than me. Putting up some wooden poles right here. Looks like something's going on. Don't see any signage as to what they may be doing. We're going to slow down and cross this street here. That's just a one-way street, but it gets pretty crowded, as you can imagine. Since bicycles have zero right-of-way, basically, when it comes to cars, best to pay attention. And yep, we're going to come to McDonald's today. Why? Because we can. About once a week I stop here.